When you think about the deconstruction movement as it's expressed in online spaces, or maybe even some particular relationships that you have, this is the stage that you probably recognize the most. In the anger stage, people may lash out at the institutions, leaders, and practices they feel have betrayed or failed them. They may express their rage and frustration through writing, speaking, or activism, seeking to hold these entities accountable for their experiences. From the outside, it looks destructive. It's quite literally deconstructive. Bridges are being burned, relationships are being strained, if not ended, and the person is reacting to everything about the environment they were previously in. There is a lot of pendulum swinging in the anger stage. Anything that resembles the environment that they feel anger toward feels repulsive. It's tempting to judge this person, and there are certainly ways that strong emotions can cause harm in this stage, but in many ways, their anger is understandable. This can be a powerful and cathartic process as it allows people to release their pent-up emotions and to find a sense of solidarity with others who have undergone similar struggles. If the person is reacting to abuse, whether that's spiritual abuse, sexual abuse, or some other form of abuse, then anger is certainly warranted. It's possible that this person has been abused or witnessed someone else being abused, had spoken out about it, and felt ignored or pushed aside in order to cover for the abuser. Anger, in that case, is a natural response in order to bring attention to the dire need to correct injustice. In other cases, they might feel anger towards leaders for delivering them a faith that didn't deal with the difficulties of life. Maybe their faith didn't hold up under suffering or critical questions raised by secular scholarship. While their anger might be an overreaction toward people who had otherwise good intentions, it's understandable that they would feel resentment for not having the resources needed to navigate life's hardships when they were told that Jesus was all they needed. It's very easy for the stage of anger to be damaging and destructive. People may be consumed by their anger and may direct it at others who have not necessarily done anything wrong. They may engage in destructive behaviors, such as cutting ties with their religious communities, or engaging in heated debates and arguments with friends and family or others online. This can lead to further isolation and disconnection from others. It may prevent them from being able to resolve their feelings of anger. The anger stage is a necessary part of the deconstruction process as it allows people to express and release their emotions. That's important for being able to process the feelings that one has when experiencing the failures of a faith community. However, it is important for people to find healthy outlets for their anger. The only healthy outlet for anger is a non-anxious person who can handle the anger without feeling threatened. We'll discuss the importance of a non-anxious presence in later sessions. But for now, the role that you play as the person who is walking with them is critical in this stage. How you handle their anger might be the difference between them feeling heard and also being challenged to see a different perspective, or feeling like all Christians are the same, scared of being confronted and only interested in holding on to power. The cynicism that is present in the anger stage is palpable. For many people, this might be the longest stage of their deconstruction. Anger is a satisfying emotion because it feels productive. If you are hurt in an environment that had real issues, burning it down feels like the right thing to do. Not only to hold those who hurt you accountable, but also to save others from experiencing the same hurt. Platforms are built in the anger stage. People take to the internet to publicly hold those who hurt them accountable. It can feel like they are pursuing justice by speaking truth to power and taking down abusers. Sometimes this is truly the case. Other times, it's misguided. At some point or another, almost everyone will be hurt in the context of their church and faith community. The degree and severity of the hurt will vary. We shouldn't be quick to judge someone for their anger, but have an open and honest conversation about them, being curious about their anger and discerning if it is proportional to the actual offense. But whether or not it's proportional, the hurt was real, and even just acknowledging that might go a long way in helping them feel heard. Someone doesn't need to stay in a particular church to stay a faithful Christian. It might be good to help this person find a different church while being patient with them, as this might take some time. Trust in the church and church leaders has been broken. Staying connected with them while they heal and work to regain that trust is important work. Being able to cut through the cynicism and anger as someone who isn't scared, but is confident in their faith and in the relationship with the person who is deconstructing is crucial.